guys, this is one in Amelian. Welcome to another episode of More to Life Than Mondays. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm here at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. As you may or may not know, I'm currently doing my Walt Disney World series. So I'm making a bunch of travel, food, and life videos for you guys while I'm staying here in the resort. So today I'm going to be doing a recap on my entire stay here and how it's been so far, what my favorite rides and shows in each park have been. And so sorry, the background noise might be a little bit loud. I am here in the lobby at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, but let's do this. So unfortunately I wasn't able to visit Hollywood Studios because I ran out of time, but I have visited it before, so I can go ahead and also do my review of that park based on the last time I came. So let's start out with Animal Kingdom, which was the first one that I went to. For Animal Kingdom, I would say my favorite attraction was Flights of Passage in Pandora. So it's the newest ride there from Pandora that barely just opened, and I 100% recommend you guys check it out. It's like Soarin' and like the Tron coaster on steroids. I don't even know. It's amazing. It's a ride simulator, but like a huge ride simulator, and you're all experiencing it with a screen all at the same time. It's super cool. So you guys should definitely check it out. That one's my favorite ride there by far. My favorite land, obviously assumed by that, Pandora. It's super immersive. I love it. It's just really great what they did. So, you know, it's something that you could just stay there and appreciate every little detail all over the land, from the plants to the decorations to the shows to the rides to the rocks. It's great. Let's see, and then my favorite show in Animal Kingdom would be Lion King the Musical, as you might already know from other videos where I mentioned it. It's awesome, Broadway style musical. You guys should check it out. The singers are powerhouses, and just how it's all presented with the animatronics is great. So you have to put that on your checklist to do when you go to Animal Kingdom. So second, for Epcot, which is actually my favorite park, it's divided in two sections. So there's the World Showcase and there's Future World. Future World is like a bunch of technological and like very highbrow rides that are focused on technology and like the future of the world, like farming and things like that. So it's very interesting, very informative kind of rides. But there's also like fast rides, you know. And then in World Showcase, it's all about the different countries that are represented in the different pavilions. So I would say my favorite land in Epcot is the World Showcase. I'm not gonna choose any one pavilion just because they're all pretty small, but when you put all of them together, it's kind of like you're visiting each country, so it's so worth it. I love it, and you can find so much awesome merchandise. Some of the pavilions have rides, like Norway has the Frozen ride, and then Mexico has the Three Caballeros, the Three Amigos ride. But that would be my favorite land. My favorite ride would have to be Test Track, I guess. If not, Imagination with Figment. That one's a lot of fun. Both Test Track, it's because it's super creative. Like, you create the model of your own car and then you go on the ride, which is essentially the same layout as Radiator Springs Racers in Cars Land in California Adventure. But it's like the model car, like you're testing it out before you put it out in the market. So it's this car, and then based on the engine and the paint job and everything you put into it, you can evaluate how fast and how efficient it goes based on other cars from other people. And then Imagination with Figment is just such a cute ride, and it has this song that kind of gets stuck in your head after a while. It's a super sweet ride, I guess, that's great for kids, or if you have a very like innocent kind of personality where you like things that are filled with wonder. So that's why I like that kind of ride. And then for the third park, Magic Kingdom. I think my favorite land in Magic Kingdom, ironically, would have to be Tomorrowland. I don't really like Tomorrowland in Disneyland as much as I like Tomorrowland in Walt Disney World. The reason why is because it feels a lot more like the original Tomorrowland. It has the Carousel of Progress, it has the People Mover, and it has other rides that are more Tomorrowland-esque rather than the one in Disneyland is more like Star Wars Land, but it's still Tomorrowland. It's actually had a history for having a lot of problems because they can't really get the concept right. Apparently, you know, but it's like if you like Star Wars, it's fine. But personally, I say I like the one in Walt Disney World better. I find myself spending more time there than anything else, especially because, I mean, not really Tomorrow-esque. They have the Monsters Inc. laugh floor, which I really like. And I like the Star Wars aspect of Tomorrowland, but I like that the Tomorrowland in Walt Disney World here is so much different. So I like that land. I'd say my favorite ride would have to definitely be the Carousel of Progress. It's so like wonderful and fantastical, and it's a blast from the past. And if you really like Disneyland history, where you know that the Carousel of Progress was one of the first rides that Walt Disney himself was involved in, then it's just way more endearing. Plus there's the song, There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow. It's just so like, I don't know, it makes me super emotional when I watch it, and it makes me like, I don't know, just think like I'm back as a kid, I guess, because it's very like retro themed. And then my favorite show in Magic Kingdom. There's a lot of big shows, like fireworks, they change them all the time, I'd say, are pretty spectacular. I actually, this time, watched the fireworks from the monorail going to the Magic Kingdom, and it was pretty awesome. It was like, whoa, I never watched it from that perspective, so it was kind of its own special thing. And then for the fourth park, I didn't visit this time, unfortunately, and I didn't make an episode, but I have gone to it before, Hollywood Studios. Just as a personal note, I mean, I don't want anybody to hate me or anything. It can be your favorite park, but personally, it's my least favorite park. That's kind of why I didn't make a super priority to visit it, and instead visited the other parks more than once. But Hollywood Studios, I'd say my favorite land would have to be like the center, like where the movie, like all the Hollywood land area is, the back lot. Just because back when they had the movie ride and then you went through the stores and everything was very like Hollywood, so it made sense. But my favorite ride, I'd say, well, honestly, the thing about Hollywood Studios is that it's more about the shows than the rides. So I don't really have a favorite ride. I mean, I like Tower of Terror better in Walt Disney World because you don't just drop up and down a few times and then you're done. You drop up and down a few times, then you go through a tunnel and you move forward into another area that drops you up and down. So there's two different towers that drop you up and down. It's super like, oh my God, I can't believe that just happened. So I guess that one, maybe, but I don't like going on that one too much. I like more just watching the shows. So I'd say my favorite show when I was a kid used to be the Indiana Jones stunt show, but now as an adult, when I realize that that's not really Indiana Jones, I'm kind of second thoughts. But that one's a good show too. I don't know, they're all pretty good. I like the Frozen show. I like the Little Mermaid show. They're all pretty good. So I think it'll be a little harder for me to pick for that one. But let's see. And then, of course, the bonus park we visited, Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. So for both of those, I think I liked, let's see, I'm gonna combine those two. Actually, I'll do them separate. Okay. So Universal Florida, that's the first park, and then Islands of Adventure is the second park. So in the first park, I'd say my favorite ride, or my favorite land, I mean, yeah, it's obviously Diagon Alley, like the Harry Potter Wizarding World of Harry Potter land. Diagon Alley has Nocturne Alley, and then it has the Escape from Gringotts ride. That one's my favorite ride. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I love it. And then my favorite show there, I don't think I have a favorite show in Universal Florida. I don't think I've like paid attention too much to the shows. I've more just gone on, like I could list another favorite ride, and that's the ET ride because it's a guilty pleasure. But then in the other park in Islands of Adventure, for sure, favorite land, obviously again, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, so Hogwarts and Hogsmeade. And my favorite ride there, oh geez. I mean, I think I would say Harry Potter just because I went on that one more, but definitely my favorite show is the Poseidon's Fury show, or the Atlantis area, you know, that place that I went to. But that show is just incredible. It's amazing. It surprises me every time. You have to go and you'll know what I'm talking about. I gave you a little preview on the Weekly Travel Wednesday, but that doesn't do half or like a third or any kind of justice to the actual splendor of the show. Plus it's so like, I guess the way it was filmed in certain areas was very like 80s. So it's super campy. So when you watch it, it's epic, but it's epic campy. So it's great. You should definitely check it out. It's my favorite. I watched it twice this time around. But yeah, that's about it for all the recap. Those are my favorite lands. Those are my favorite rides and my favorite shows in all those parks. So I hope you enjoyed this journey, and I hope you enjoyed watching this month worth of my Walt Disney World / surprise Universal Orlando Resort series. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe down below so that I know you like this kind of content. Make sure to like the video as well so I can keep making videos just like these for you guys, and comment down below which part did you like the best. Did you like my picks for Animal Kingdom, Epcot, Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Universal Studios, Florida, and Islands of Adventure? What do you guys think? Do you defer? Do you have different favorites? Let me know in the comment section below. And then also follow me on social media so that you can stay updated with the latest and greatest of my channel, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you next time.